What is going on, and welcome back to the league tonight. We have a ton of updates to get to, so I'm not going to skip a beat here. To start things off, I want to give a huge shout out to all of our sponsors that have made so much happen this year, including the Meat Wagon and giving every hunter the opportunity to get a free t-shirt with all of our sponsors' logos on the back that you will receive just for entering your buck within the contest. We seriously couldn't do this without each and every one of these sponsors. Let's jump right to the chase. I'm not sure who all seen this, and if you follow our social media, you probably did, but I wanted to give a huge shout out to Kevin Summers for killing the #1 buck in Bowhunting League history, 279 inches and 6/8 in Kentucky. What a slammer. Here it is behind me. We're going to get the story directly from Kevin here on the next episode, but man, drop a comment below, tag him, congratulate him. How incredible is that? Next thing I wanted to do was just go through some highlights within the league to keep you guys updated. As of September 15th, Missouri opener where I'm at, so a few days behind, there have been 74 bucks entered into the contest, a total antler score of 10,012 inches and 2/8. That's incredible. The average buck score, 135 1/3. I mean, you guys are laying down some slammers this year. Wanted to give you the top 15 team standings right now. Here they are. Huge shout out to Overcompensating, leading us at 371 1/8. Single String Assassins at 313 6/8, and Didn't Go 20 at 301. 3 teams over 300 as of the 15th is super incredible. Great job. Team King of Queens. The top score right now is 4 Addicted Outdoors, 3 Main Expand Archery, and then mainly Tag Eaters with 2. And who would have guessed our King of Tines leader is Kevin Summers, 279 6/8. If he kills a couple more bucks, that guy's going to be hard to catch. Chase Anderson right in there behind him at 188 and 6/8. Brad Pointer at 180 and 2/8, and the list goes on. Make sure you guys check it out. How about a shout out to the Team King of Tines trad standings? Single String Assassins at 180 and 2/8. Rack Draggers at 117, Trad Freaks at 112, and the Bowman at 105. As I said, the whole purpose of this show was to give all of our hunters a platform to show off their harvest. So that's exactly what we're going to do in tonight's episode. I'm just going to screen roll some of these bucks behind me here and shout these people out. Huge shout out to our friend Tim Smoke on his 2024 deer contest entry. Beautiful Kentucky buck. Great job, Tim. Michael Jenkins showing up strong with a solid 2024 buck in velvet. Nathaniel Schartzer on this buck. Man, check that sucker out. I'm not going to lie, I may be a little biased. One of my favorite bucks that I saw killed this year was George Katz. George is 9 years old and harvests this full velvet buck. How cool is that, with a bow? Congratulations, George. Jacob Fortney with an absolute monster of a buck. Had to give a second angle of Kevin Summers' buck. Man, this deer is more than incredible. Brad Pointer dropping a nice one. Great job, Brad. Anthony Dean on a Kentucky stud. Derek Carrico. Man, that's a cool deer right there. Derek Edward dropping a nice buck there. Evan Waddington on this deer. Man, what a phenomenal buck. This is one of my favorite pictures I've seen. That's a crazy mule deer. Congratulations, Evan. Trail Trammell. That's a good looking Arkansas buck, Trail. Rob Lyons with a great looking Kentucky buck. Congratulations, Rob. And last but not least, the Tri-State Trad Gang on the board with a beautiful North Carolina buck. Congratulations, Lee Hinton. Well, what I do want to end the show with tonight is jumping you over to Tim Smoke, let him tell his story on his buck, and hopefully encourage many of you to start running a camera, record your recoveries, send them into us, and get featured here on the show. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks. We're just around the corner from October, where we'll be premiering weekly shows.
Just wanted to share quick notes on the hunt on opening day here in Kentucky that ended up in a successful harvest of our target animal. Like most hunters do in early season, you're trying to target those summer patterns that those bucks have been doing all summer. Found this buck, found his core bedding area, and then he started showing me that he was pretty predictable. So I got in between bed and where the food and the water source was, and set up in a tree based on the prevailing wind. He actually came in downwind of me, Sniffed me out, but then the wind shifted. He ended up taking a different trail, came by at 27 yards, and I was able to execute the shot. Shot was a little back, so Ben and I backed out for about 3 hours, but went back in about 10:30 in the evening and was able to find him about 30 minutes afterwards. So, yeah, successful hunt, and just glad to share it with y'all.